Hi, I'm State Representative Rodney Wakeman from the 94th District. I have here a farmer, Mr. Don Morse, and he has a farm that he operates out of Birch Run. And Don, I appreciate you giving me some time today to ride along on the combine that you have here. Can you just tell us, first of all, how long have you been in farming, and what kind of work do we have out here in the farm that you're working on today?
Well, I farmed, I guess it's about 44 years on my own. We started small and got bigger. Today we're shelling corn. We got about 750 acres to get done. It's late harvest, but we're working into it now.
How did the spring affect you and your farm and those farms of your colleagues in the area?
Well, we were way delayed on planting. We were out of the normal planting window, so that automatically lowers your yield. Just goose up the crop rotations and all that goes with that. I think we had 14 inches of rain in 3.5 weeks. And we finished planting crops last week of June, first couple of days of July. And for example, those soybeans only were 30 bushel, where historically they should have been 50 plus. So, it makes for a late harvest and it makes for reduced income. And our suppliers, they had reduced income because they didn't do as much work, and it kind of was a snowball effect.
And then you had a rather almost drought-like conditions during parts of the summer, and then it ended up being quite a wet and cold fall that we have here. So I guess all of that together, where do you place this season, this growing season, on the list of in your career as a farmer in terms of the weather?
It's the worst one I've ever seen. Normally, if you get a wet spring, you'll get a nice fall, you'll get decent growing conditions in the summer, but it just wants to keep dumping on us,
Right.
Bad spring, bad summer, and then bad fall, and we're probably not too far. Some of us are going to be harvesting when it's quote winter yet, by the calendar anyway.
Well, I want to appreciate you taking the time to spend with me today in the busy part of your season right now, trying to collect these crops, trying to get them into market, and so that you can earn the living that you've set out to do with your career that you have for this amount of time. I appreciate you taking the time and the opportunity to teach me more about this industry, even despite the fact that I come from farming. Both my parents were farmers within the farming industries as they grew up. But it's great to know and to interact with the farmers that are in the district, and for me to come out and see you operate, see how you and your colleagues do the work in order to get the materials into market, so that we as consumers, we have a solid stockpile of the food and the things that we use into market that's necessary for us to survive. So thank you again for allowing me this opportunity, and good luck to you in the rest of this harvesting and then into the years to come.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you for coming out too. It's been an interesting and enjoyable morning.
Good.
Talked farming, roads, schools. We've touched all the bases, and
Yes, we did.
it's great to be able to put a little more to the face now.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate it. It's
Appreciate
what I enjoy doing.
Appreciate what you do for us.
Thank you. Again, this is Mr. Don Morse, farmer in Birch Run, and this is State Representative Rodney Wakeman.